Anyway, take two. First take got interrupted. I hate it when they interrupt me. But anyway, the original quadcopter design, they say it was actually designed in early 2000s. It was actually designed in the late 90s. As a matter of fact, I still got the parts buried at the yard there, and I believe my mother still got a drawing of it somewhere from when I was like 6 years old. I heard a guy was telling me that the state had taken his idea. He worked for MoDOT, which when you're 6 years old, obviously you don't work for the military. I mean, when you're 6 years old, they don't allow 6-year-olds in the military. There's actually a law against it. But anyway, here's the thing. Quadcopters, and they say the Osprey. Well, the Osprey was actually only a 2-rotor system back in the 90s. In fact, the Osprey was a 2-rotor system until early 2000s, right? So here's the deal. Okay? When the government has a use for your patent, it is no longer your patent. I don't care who you are, what you do, what you say, how much money you got. Well, no, actually, it only really happens to people with no money. But here's the thing. They still have rap songs out today that are military encoded, trying to get around inventions that I had from back in the day. Like, literally back in the day. Like I said, well, why don't they just use aluminum conductors and liquid cool it? Well, they knew, since they'd already stolen it once, that they couldn't steal it again because everybody was watching. So they said, we need to come up with a system here where we can encode a message and basically try to steal this from Carl. And basically what it boiled down to is they were trying to use gases and stuff like that to cool aluminum, because some gases make a good insulator for electricity. But the problem is it would still get hot. So here's the thing. It will always be a thing. Your government is not as nice and polite as you think they are. They don't ask for shit. In fact, when I started getting the idea to move out of this country, I was stripped of my gun rights, my passport, everything. Okay? So do not, I've got ideas that I've had for the last 10 to 15 years that I've not shared with anybody because they're just going to steal it. Like, literally, they're just going to fucking jack it and say, fuck you, Carl. Like they did back in 98. And they actually said, well, the rodless engine belongs to Japan. Because I've gotten to the point where I would rather give it away to a foreign country than see it go to the socialist ideal of America. That is honestly where I'm at with it. In which there's more. There's way more. But I'll never put it down on paper, because the second I do, it's gone.